Seems a bit flimsy when putting it together, but we took this to Florida on top of our 2014 Traverse and it worked great, even keeping he contents dry driving through 6 hours of hardcore rain in GA. Would give it 5 stars, but I agree the locks don't always line up, so you have to adjust it sometime. Here are the hardware dimensions. Wish someone would have posted this for me earlier. Just got this product today. Was able to assemble it by myself in about 20 or 30 minutes. Only needed a Phillips head screwdriver and a wrench. I used a small socket wrench with a 10mm and 11mm head. Hardest part was aligning the top with the bottom to get the hinge attached. All in all, I'd give it a 4 since it was pretty easy, but there were a few tough parts. We'll update this review when I have a chance to install it on the car. Let's get the only con out of the way with this rooftop carrier. Putting it together is a pain, but having an extra set of hands to help you will make it a breeze. This is an ideal carrier for a small vehicle. Think Fit, Fiesta, Focus, Civic, Golf, GT. I took it on a camping trip and easily fit lots of gear and kept it dry through some hard rain. I did have to drill mounting holes in the back, but that is easily done. I purchased this to toss on the top of my Subaru Impreza for a recent trip from northern Michigan to Chicago to Wisconsin Dells, and back. My first impression was that I had made a mistake in purchasing this. The material seemed a bit flimsy. While assembling it, I had concerns about the weather seal installation and even bigger concerns about the lack of latches to secure the unit shut. The only thing that holds this closed is the 2 side locks. Installation is a breeze. Although, I did have to add 2 holes to the front of the unit to get it to line up with my roof rack. Once everything was in place and locked up, it seemed to be much more rigid. I did a few test drives with it empty, and my concerns about the locks were eased slightly. I loaded it up and headed for Chicago and then to Wisconsin. I checked the latches at every stop, and everything remained secure. Our trip consisted of 25 miles per hour to 80 miles per hour speeds. Rain, snow, sub-freezing conditions, and near 60-degree temps. All in all, I was pleased with its performance. All of our bags remained dry and the cabin noise was minimal. The best part of a smaller rooftop box is that it's easy to take on and off with just one person. I'd definitely recommend this box if you are looking for an affordable unit and only need to add enough space to carry a few additional bags and a suitcase. My kids call me the car top guy. I have one on our minivan, a bed version for my truck, and recently had to move from Utah to Seattle. This carrier is awesome. The only reason for a 3-star in assembly is because it would have been way easier with 2 people. This carrier holds a lot, was completely weathertight and looks cool as well. I use it somewhat unconventionally on my Jeep, but the size and the Thule brand are what lead me to buy it. It's easy to assemble and a lot easier with some help. Takes less than 15 minutes with a third and requires just a few simple hand tools. In it I have 3 tables, 2 chairs, 2 trekking poles and a 130 square foot 6-man tent. All furniture of the camping variety, of course, and it fits nice and neat and locks up tight. I've put about 3,500 miles in 9 states on it and it has performed perfectly. For my usage, this box works perfectly. It was fairly easy to put together, but you will need a second person. The box feels very sturdy and the hinges feel as if they'll last for some time. Is this their high-end $1,500 box? No. But it's not meant to be. Will it last? I use mine for serious off-roading and so far it's held up like a champ. I bought this for a 600-mile road camping trip with my '06 Pontiac Vibe. It worked great, and kept everything dry during several days of rain. I did have to drill a couple new mounting holes to move the cargo box far enough forward so I could still open the rear hatch. To give you an idea of size, we drove from Florida to Boston with more than 30 pounds on it. And perfect. No noise, didn't move at all. Now, the instructions were not the best and it took us some time to put it together. Click link in description for more reviews.